Welcome to the 2018 Fantasy Football Draft Pick Selection.
Welcome to the 2018 Fantasy Football Draft Selection.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Under Armour, Bud Bayer, Industrial Scientific, Climate Tech, Dugan Associates.
And we'd like to thank our gold level sponsors, Miller Lite and Yeti. We'll be selecting draft picks from the orders 12 to 1, consisting of players Jake Hoffman, Will McElhatton, Andy Sapp, Ethan Tabak, Colin Dawson, Eddie Cubitt, Matt Dyke, Clay Petula, Dante Boris, Casey Coco, Declan Stewart, and Sam Rolfson.
Good luck, gentlemen. Sending us to the podium.
Please welcome Commissioner Hoffman.
Welcome. We will be starting with the 12th pick. The 12th pick of the draft. Casey Coco.
And there it is, folks. With the 12th selection is Casey Coco, newcomer to the league, replacing veteran Carter Gannon. Like to see what he can do for us. Has partnered with Dante Boris in the past, but now they'll be splitting up.
Honestly, we're not expecting him to do much here, just a filler in the league. But good luck.
Best of luck to you, Casey.
With the 11th pick of the draft, we got.
Get one.
Wow. Declan Stewart.
Little man Declan Stewart with the 11th overall pick. Has a history in this league. Sleeper in the end in the playoffs last year, taking out the number 1 seed after the 8 seed, and a rough start of 0-6. He was able to turn it around. Hope we can see more out of him this year.
Declan got a good pick with Antonio Brown last year, but he was his entire team. Was pretty much shit in fantasy, went 0-6 to start, had a good run at the end, but, you know, not great. All talk.
The 10th pick of the draft. We will be.
Just look at it.
Just read it.
Oh my god.
Andy Sapp.
And Andy Sapp, under the acquisition of new general manager Sophie Troy, is having. We'd like to see an exciting year out of him with new leadership.
He was a former champion in this league 2 years ago. Last year had the second pick, David Johnson, but went down with a tough thumb injury. Like see what he can do this year.
The 9th pick of the draft. It is Sam Rolfson.
Now, perennial racist and underperformer Sam Rolfson with the 9th pick in the draft. Sam Rolfson has selectively picked mostly white players. Expect to see him draft names like Jordy Nelson, Cooper Kupp, Rex Burkhead, and Carson Wentz.
Yeah, looking for the same thing. Just a bunch of white guys on a alright fantasy football team.
And with the 8th pick, Jake Hoffman.
And newly christened commissioner Jake Hoffman with his selection. Colin, how much on Jake? Do you?
He was last year's champion. He's looking for a repeat. I saw a team last year. Good luck.
And with the 7th pick, it is Dante Boris.
Do it, whatever, babe.
Dante picked a solid pick in Carson Wentz last year. Looking to keep that sleeper status with his boys in Philly.
Expect to see names like Jay Ajayi and Corey Clement.
And with the 6th pick, we have a special guest here who was diagnosed with extreme depression on New Year's Day. He will be coming up with his aide, Andy Sapp. Give him a round of applause.
Oh yeah! buddy.
Good.
Good job.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to be here.
So,
Easy. You can do it. You can do it.
Mr. Colin Dawson.
And there he is, Colin Dawson. Colin Dawson last year picked Odell Beckham. He got hurt, had win of the year, but he still figured out a way to become the runner-up. A lot of vengeance, a lot of stuff coming for Colin Dawson, the former commissioner.
I'm looking at a great
watch
year
it, watch
this year. Made some championship last year. Rebound.
Sit, boy.
And now this is really special. Joining us in the booth, we have Ethan Tabak. Ethan, how are you enjoying your day here, buddy?
I had a great day here. Thanks for having me.
Did you enjoy making your pick, buddy? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was fun, Dolph.
If you could pick anyone, who would it be?
He's a little shy.
I'm not gonna share that information.
He's not going to share that information.
Oh,
Ethan,
confidential.
if you wanted to meet Jordan Howard, wouldn't you like to? Well, we have a surprise for you. We don't have Jordan Howard. I hope that happens for you in the future, buddy.
I do, baby.
Let's pick the draft. We have Matt Dyke.
And there he is, low liar Matt Dyke. He's a sleeper. Last year he did trade Todd Gurley. He had Le'Veon Bell and Todd Gurley. Having that team, you would expect a championship run, but making such a stupid mistake was costly. He's looking to have a big year in recovery.
Yeah, I just don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. Like, he should have won the championship. Le'Veon, Todd Gurley, and Gronk, like, what are you doing?
With the fourth pick of the draft. Ethan Tabak.
Watch your lips on the 4-0. Special guest Ethan Tabak with the fourth pick. Big IU fan, big Chicago, big Michigan fan. I'd love to see the picks he makes this year.
Yeah, he took LaShawn McCoy 4th overall last year. For
Shady
some
baby!
reason, he thinks running backs need to go before wide receivers. He has severe depression, possible autism, might be gay. I don't know.
And don't forget to add that he has partnered with Dick Vitale this year. A lot of sponsorships, a lot of commentating out of
Loves
Dick
hanging
Vitale.
out with his friend Gina Franco. They will
He's
get
a
together
gentleman.
one day.
He's a gentleman.
One
He's
day
thick.
it'll
We
happen.
love to see what he can put together. Ethan,
Winding down
congrats.
with the last three picks of the draft, and coming in at number 3, Clay Petula.
C-Pet. There he is, C-Pet. Recently acquired by the seniors. Clay Petula made a lot of moves last year. Didn't end up doing much. Let's see what he can do.
Clay Petula is typically a sneaky fantasy player. Loves to trade rate players, especially ones like Will McElhatton. He's just looking to get better.
You're now at the last 2 picks of the draft, and I will be announcing the number 1 pick. The number 1 pick of the draft, Eddie Cuban.
Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! It's about time. It's about time.
Eddie Cuban had a great season last year. He took Julio 5th overall. He was had a promising season, was the 1 seed. However, due to injuries, he got first rounded last year. It's such a shame. And Will McElhatton, just terrible fantasy player, looking to make a change of some kind. He needs something.
Let's go! Again, special thanks to our sponsors and special thanks to Will McElhatton, our cameraman for the day.
Sponsors are as followed: Under Armour, Bud Bear, Industrial Scientific, Climate Tech, Dugan Associates. Premium sponsors: Miller Lite and Yeti.
Our draft order will once again be from 12 to 1, Casey Kogo, Declan Stewart, Andy Sapp, Sam Rolfson, Jake Hoffman, Dante Boris, Colin Dawson, Matt Dyke, Ethan Tabak, Clay Petula, Will McElhatton, and Eddie Cubitt.
We enjoyed spending time with you guys today. Good luck this year in fantasy.
See you again on draft day.